Okay, let's talk about something super simple, something you've definitely got in your closet. Maybe you're even wearing one right now. A t-shirt. We're gonna pull back the curtain on its secret life.
But seriously, have you ever stopped to think about it? You know, your favorite t-shirt? Where did it actually begin its life? And maybe more importantly, what happens to it after you say goodbye? The real story is probably way crazier than you imagine.
So, get this. Before that t-shirt even gets to you, it can travel over 30,000 kilometers. That's almost all the way around the planet. It's wild. Its journey could kick off in a cotton field in, say, India, then it's off to a factory in Bangladesh to get stitched together before it gets shipped across the world to your country, and finally makes its way into your closet.
But that journey isn't just about distance. It's also super expensive when it comes to resources. I mean, every single step, from growing the cotton to spinning it to dyeing it that perfect color, it all takes a toll. Just to make one t-shirt, we're talking thousands of liters of water and a whole bunch of chemical products for one shirt.
Right, so you finally have it. You take it home, you wear it, you love it, but that's not where the story wraps up. Nope, it's actually just the start of a brand new chapter, and you're the one writing it.
So what happens when you're kind of over it? You know, it gets a small stain or you just don't reach for it anymore. What's the next move? Do you just toss it? Because this moment right here is where the whole story can change.
Okay, brace yourself for this number because it's a big one. Around the world, we waste the equivalent of one full truckload of clothing every single second. It's either burned or dumped into a landfill. Just let that sink in for a moment. One truck every second. And you know, the craziest part is that most of this stuff isn't even trash. It's still got so much life left in it. So many of these clothes could easily be repaired or worn by someone else, or even totally transformed into something new. So why on earth is this happening? Well, for a long time, our whole economy has been built on a really simple but kind of broken idea. We take resources, we make stuff, and when we're done with it, we just throw it away. It's basically a one-way street straight to the dump.
And look, this system just doesn't work long term. I mean, it's designed to create garbage. It's designed to pollute. It's designed to just drain the planet of all the good stuff we need.
It all sounds pretty grim, right?
I know. But what if I told you there's a much, much smarter way to do things? A better way to think about all the stuff we make and use, especially our clothes. It really comes down to two different paths for your t-shirt. You've got the old, broken path, take, use, and throw. But then there's this new path, which is more like a loop. Instead of ending up as trash, it circles back. We're talking repair, reuse, recycle. And that whole idea, that's what we call a circular economy. The circular economy is really a total shift in thinking. It's a system where we start designing things to last, to be fixable. We make them from materials that can go back into the system to become something else. The main goal here? Pretty simple, actually. Get rid of waste altogether. So how do we actually help our t-shirts live on in this new, smarter way? Well, there are a ton of options that don't involve a trash can. You can repair that little tear. You can transform an old shirt into something else. If you're done with it, donating it means someone else gets to love it. And if it's recyclable, it can be born again as something. And hey, this isn't some huge abstract thing. You can literally do this stuff today. That old shirt, why not turn it into a tote bag? That tiny hole? Seriously, 5 minutes with a needle and thread, and it's like it never happened. And when you donate, you're not just getting rid of clutter. You're letting that shirt story continue. And this is really the key takeaway. You, yes, you, have a real role to play in all of this. Every time you choose to fix something instead of throwing it out, or donate instead of tossing it, you are casting a vote for that circular path. Your small choices are a massive part of the solution. So, we started with this idea that every piece of clothing has a story, right? A wild journey of 30,000 kilometers just to find you. But really, the most important part of that whole story is the ending. And you're the one who gets to write it. So how will it end?